Hey there, Colin here, best-selling author of What Do You Think and founder of CSB Coaching. I support burnt out and frustrated business professionals to come alive and thrive in their 9 to 5. And I call it the art of balanced living, wherein you will find a much more rewarding balance between your work, your career, and doing more of what you love with who you love to do it with. And in today's short video, I would like to share with you 2 practical demonstrations to illustrate a point with regards to how perspective or perception can influence the meaning of communication or your interpersonal relations. So with 2 short practical demonstrations, I'd just like to open your awareness a little bit into a greater level of understanding or tolerance with regards to perhaps honoring other people's opinions. So I'm going to fire straight out and ask you to do a quick little demonstration, and that is to trace the letter E in the space in front of you. So just quickly with your finger, just do the letter E. Now you can do that in one of 2 ways. You can do it so that you see the E when you're looking at it, or you can do it so that the person who's looking at you tracing the E sees the E. Now here's the interesting part. If I do the E, you see a 3. If I do it so that I see it, you see the E. So I'm seeing a 3, you're seeing an E, or vice versa. Does that make me wrong? Does that make you wrong? Perhaps we can both be right, even though we have a differing opinion. Now, the second demonstration I'd like to share with you is this book. Now, I could tell you that there is no picture on the cover of this book. You would be quite determined to argue the point and tell me that there is a picture on the cover of this book. And the more I try and persuade you or convince you that there is no picture on the cover of this book, the more determined you are that I'm wrong and that there is a picture on the cover of the book. But look at the different perspective. There is no picture on the cover of this book. When you look at things from other people's perspectives, you can gain a much better understanding, much better motivation behind what it is that they are trying to say or what it is that they are experiencing. Because it might be different to what you're experiencing, or perhaps different to what you're accustomed to experiencing. But that doesn't make it wrong. There can be no picture, there can be a picture. It depends on your perspective, your perception of what's in front of you. It's the same book, but it's a different viewpoint, a different perspective. And the other thing I'd like to share with you quickly as well is something that my dad taught me when I was growing up. When he said that for somebody to win an argument, somebody has to lose. So is it really worth the cost, the pain, the aggravation, the victory, the hollow victory of winning an argument, when perhaps you're both right? So just take that into consideration the next time you have a difference of opinion with somebody else. Try and look at things from their perspective. Put yourselves in their shoes and ask yourself, could they be right? Because you can both be right with differing perspectives. So that's my little tip for today. It's about understanding, tolerance, empathy, consideration. Consider somebody else's perspective before you force your opinion down their throats, before you engage in that argument or that conflict to enforce your opinion. That's my tip for today. As always, live with balance. Have a great week. Subscribe below if you'd like to get more videos. I'll be updating them every week. Welcome to the art of balanced living. Live with balance. Thank you for your time. Have a great week.